Hello everyone, this is Lee Harold again. This is video number 5. So, this one is going to be on concealed carry permit. The reason I'm doing this one is because this one is important, but it is also, you could say, a dangerous one. The reason I say it's dangerous is because this one can be used to the advantage of the police officer to use as a reason to either harm, kill, or arrest a marginalized American. And the reason I say that is because that's the truth. They can use it. Let's face it, police officers do not follow the law like they are supposed to. Well, let me rephrase that. Most police officers who are dirtbags, assholes, jerk-offs, fuckheads, fucknuts, and just worthless human beings who should never be police officers do not follow the law like they're supposed to, and they violate our laws, and they just do it because they don't care, because they know they will never be prosecuted for violating our law, our rights. So let's get into it. If you're going to own a handgun, meaning a revolver or pistol, I really recommend that you get a concealed carry permit. Now, I recommend this because this protects you. Because when a police officer goes and just decides to stop you or pull you over in a vehicle, this one little card can be something that can either protect you or keep you from either being harmed, jailed, or shot. Now, you do not need to even own a gun to apply and put in for a concealed carry permit. It's going to be the same background check that's done, just like when you get a normal background check done for a normal firearm. So yeah, you don't even need to worry about getting a firearm before you get a concealed carry permit. You can get that done. Next, when you go and you carry around you, you need to make sure that when you are carrying your concealed carry on you, your firearm on you, I recommend that when you are stopped by a police officer and they say, I need to see your ID, I need to identify you. When you have your firearm on you, don't even play with them. Because that will be a reason to shoot you when they go and say, I need to search you, you're being detained, I need to make sure you don't have weapons on you. And you haven't identified to them that you have a concealed carry permit, they will use that as a reason to either kill you, hurt you, or arrest you. So, please, when you are concealed carrying, give them your ID when they ask for it. And make sure you give them your concealed carry permit at the same time. That way there's no fucking time wasted. You give them both IDs. That way when they go, oh, you got a firearm in you, I say, yes I do, and that's my concealed carry permit, sir or ma'am. And that way you can automatically just immediately stop with the bullshit. And then that way you can go, and when he says, well, I need to see it, that way you can lift up or open your purse, or whoever you are, whether you're a man or a woman, you can open your purse, open your bag, lift up your shirt, whatever you have to do, and show them. Because that way they know you're legal. Because if they find that weapon before you show them that concealed carry permit, they're going to violate you. Meaning, they're going to hurt you, they're going to kill you, or they're going to arrest you before they ever find or bother to look if you have a concealed carry permit. You and I both know that as marginalized Americans. That's extremely important. Now, once you have done that, you don't have to answer anything else after that. You do not. After that's been done, and they start asking, or you got a criminal record, you've been to jail, like all the fucked up, racist, bigoted, homophobic, Zionist, all those other fucked up questions that they like to ask because they want to trip you up so they have a reason to arrest you, hurt you, or shoot you, just say, I don't answer questions. So they can either write you a citation, give you a warning, or give you a ticket and let you go on your day. Now that's for just walking around or hanging around outside with your friends. Next, driving. I cannot stress this part enough. When you are driving in your vehicle, do not have your weapon on you. Now I'm going to explain here why very quickly. Make sure when you get into your vehicle, take your weapon off of you. If you can't take your holster off, that's fine. But I recommend not getting a holster that attaches to your belt. I recommend getting a holster that you can also take off of your pants. I recommend finding a holster that you can take off of your pants that attaches on the inside of your pants, that attaches to your pants, and the holster itself goes on the inside of your pants. And the same thing if you have magazines, the same thing on that way too. So that way you can take both off very quickly and put them into a small backpack, single strap, or a small fanny pack, whatever that can hold it. Zip it up and put it either in underneath your seat, next to your legs, or put them in the back seat or in the trunk, anywhere you want. Now, the reason I say do this is because of a very specific reason. When you get pulled over, you do not want to willingly let that police officer know that you have a firearm. You never want to say it. Because if you tell that police officer, whether they're a man or a woman, black or white, Asian, whatever, that you have a firearm before they ever ask, they're gonna shoot you. Guaranteed they will fucking shoot you. No lie. So, don't tell them willingly that you have a firearm. Put it to the side. When you get pulled over, have your driver's license, your insurance, and your registration all out. Take your concealed carry permit out. Have it ready. Have that stuff ready to hand to the police officer. Roll down the window. Never roll your window all the way down. Go halfway or whatever, but never roll it all the way down, because they're always going to use that to pretend like to put their head in and go, oh, I smelled marijuana. You know how they do. That way it stops them from putting their head all the way in. Now, hand it to them, and then basically just say, I don't answer questions. Especially if they ask, do you know how fast you were going? Or do you know why I stopped you? Just say, I don't answer questions. Here's my driver's license, here's my registration, and here's my insurance. I don't answer questions. Go along with your day. Because they don't need to know that you have a concealed permit, a concealed weapons permit, and a firearm. Because you're not going to use it. It's for your protection. They don't need to know that you have it. Because telling them that you have it right away only does one thing, especially when you're a marginalized American. It gives the police officer a reason to flip out, be scared, or just lose their shit outright and hurt you, shoot you. That's all. It just gives them a reason to hurt you or kill you. That's it. So don't say anything. Now, if for some reason the police officer says, I need you to step out of the vehicle, step out of the vehicle. Make sure you have that concealed carry permit ready, still in your hand. So when you step out of the car and they say, what is in your hand? You can hand it to them. That way when you step out of the car and you hand it to them and they say, what is this? You could say, that's my concealed carry permit. And they say, what? You have a firearm in the car. You say, yeah, that's my concealed carry permit. You're pulling me away from my car. Now, once they go away and move you away, then they'll look in the vehicle and they'll find your weapon, and then they'll know that you're concealed carry and you're legitimately real. But by that card, they should already know. They don't need to check. But they're going to check because they're going to want to find every reason. The police are never going to believe whatever paperwork you have. They're going to look at everything they can to fuck you over. That's just their job. That's just their job. They want to find a reason to send you to jail. They don't care about helping people. They never have. They only care about hurting or killing marginalized Americans. It's just the way it is. They don't care about helping. I wish it could be said different, but there has never been anything done different. Now, there are cops out there who do different. There's just not enough of them. There are more shitty cops than there are good. And marginalized Americans know that. It's just the way it is. Now, once that shit has been done with, and you're outside the vehicle, remember, you do not have to answer questions. Even when you've shown them that you have a concealed carry permit and they found your weapon and you've shown it to them, you do not have to answer questions. Don't. Because they're going to use that against you to fuck you over. Just let it all go. Say, I don't answer questions, and leave it at that. And remember, they're going to do everything they can verbally to fuck you over. They're going to insult you. They're going to use racial slurs. They're going to use every slur everything they can. They're going to talk about your mama. They're going to talk about your kids. They're going to talk about your family. They're going to say you're a worthless piece of human being. They're going to say things that are horrible, that people shouldn't hear. And you know they are. And they're only doing it to fuck with you, to make you say something. Because they're allowed to say those things. Because they're police officers. They're allowed to be unruly pieces of shit just to make you say something. Because they're allowed by law to be pieces of shit. It's only you as the pedestrian, as the civilian, you're not allowed to be unruly to them. Even though they say worthless, mean, horrible shit to you that shouldn't be said to a human being, they're allowed to. Don't fall for the trap. Don't, people. Don't fall for the trap. Just remember, hand them all your credentials, keep everything away, and make sure you have everything like I said in order and how I said. And don't and always say, I don't answer questions. And that's to keep you safe. And again, this may help. It's not a guarantee. It may be helpful in one way or another. It may be helpful in some way and you may have to modify. If you do, let me know so I can help get that out. This video is a video to help everyone. Please share this video along with others that I have made. Don't just view it. If you don't like it, that's fine. But please share it. Okay? And as always, this video is about helping marginalized Americans with their gun rights and all rights that they have. And I hope this helps people. So as always, watch over as guardians for the rights and equality for all minority gun owners. Peace.